Welcome back to Asinine Radio, a weekly podcast where we talk about music, and, well, that's pretty much it. So, let's go!
This is Asinine Radio. This is the weekly music podcast where every week we get into our fearless beer review. We get into the vinyl stuff we picked up, stuff we've been listening to. Jeff's new record store, Desert Grooves Records, out in Arizona. Check it out. And then we wrap it up with some new music and other happenings in the music world. My name is Tyler, and way out there, hundreds of miles away, is Jeff. While you're listening, go to Spotify, Apple Podcasts, give us 5 stars, and 5 stars only. Please go do that. All the social media is at Asinine Radio, and that's all I got for the boring intro. So let's get into our fearless beer review. What do you got this week, Jeff?
Oh, go. Man, that was pretty boring. I have another fire. Ooh.
Same thing every week.
It's the fun packs, dude. You buy the fun packs. Napoleon?
No, I meant what you say. What you say.
What did I say every week? Well, don't be boring every fucking week. No one say it every week. Jeez Louise, lemon squeeze.
Remember when I made you do the intro the one time and you couldn't even get through it?
No, I slayed it. Are you kidding me right now? Are you joking my ass? Come on.
That's something you didn't do is slay it.
I don't know anything about it. I have another Firestone Walker IPA, which I guess you don't like this brewery. That's fine. This one's called Mystic Shadows. Okay. Mystic Shadows. Okay. 6%, and I don't know. It came in the fun pack. I've never had this. I've never seen it. I like this. I like the artwork. It's just like a kind of like a psychedelic 70s like wizard looking guy, and he's got like a staff, and he's opening up his arms, and it looks kind of cool. I dig it.
What's it called again?
It's called Mystic Shadows.
Okay, let's see if it's
like it looks like it could be on the inside cover of like Houses of the Holy or something. Like kind of like the same color and the rocks and everything. It looks kind of cool.
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
Yeah,
pretty cool.
It's PC.
I like it. I've never seen this one. I've never even seen this variety pack. I didn't even know they had a variety pack.
It's a fun pack, so that's why you've never seen it, because you're not fun. So, I don't know.
You're so annoying.
It came with this, Hopnosis or Hypnosis or something like that. Hip Hop Anonymous. And then it came with Union Jack.
Okay. Yeah, I see that. I see that on the variety pack.
I think we had, was Union Jack the first beer we all had when we were at the brewery?
Yeah, because that was the first. I think that was the first beer we ever had from that brewery ever, even prior.
Yeah, but that was like the one that we went out of our way.
Yeah,
like, okay, we all have to do this. That's like their flagship beer. Let's get it done.
I think what we did is we got the Union Jack. We got an 805 because it's just
the 805. One. We got the 805 was first.
Was it first? Are you sure?
Yeah, for sure.
Okay, well, whatever.
Fish.
I do remember going out to the bars that night in that city. And 805 was everywhere. Like just advertising, the beer was everywhere. It's all over. I forgot even what town that is, but
Paso Robles.
Yeah, Paso Robles. There you go.
Yeah.
Anyway, so you have the this New Zealand IPA limited release.
Mm-hmm.
I went relevant, and I went with an Orange County brewery.
Fucking Brewery X. Here we go.
Brewery X.
Here we go.
But also, I got a Fest beer, a Bavarian style Fest beer lager, because, here in the United States, it's Oktoberfest. It's passed in Germany, but that's what we're doing right now here in California. It's Fest beer, yeah. That's what it's called, with an exclamation point. It's a cool label, the Bavarian flag colors, that blue. And I don't think I've had this on the pod before. I know I've had it before. I've had this at the brewery before, but yeah, I'm ready to start drinking. So, you ready?
Oh yeah, let's do it. Here we go.
Okay. Wow, that's good. That is good. So, what do you think of your New Zealand IPA? Which I've never heard of New Zealand IPA, but yeah, what do you got?
So this is just like a West Coast IPA. It's just dry, but is there a word for it, or do people just call it dankness? Because that's just this beer. There's some dank in here.
I mean, I just see dankness as like hoppy,
but like right? Dank specific to like it tastes like pot. It tastes like
yeah, that's true.
There's a dankness to this, and that's really like the defining characteristic of this. I don't like the dankness. like in anything. It's just kind of not a taste I enjoy. So I don't really care for this. It's not a drain pour, but I mean, this is not even a 2. This has got to be like a 1.75, 1.5.
Okay. So people listening who don't know about our world famous 3-point rating system, 3 is a perfect beer, 2 is a good beer you're going to continue to drink, 1 is a bad beer but give it a shot, and 0 is a drain pour. And you gave this a 1.75.
1.75.
1.75. All right. Very good. Very good. And I think yours is a 6% from what I see here. My fest beer, this is 5.8%. It's actually kind of high for a fest beer, for a lager like this, because lagers usually around 4.5 to 5. But this is good. I've had this before. Like I said, I think fest beer is really good. It's a really good lager. It's like a full-bodied, little bit dry lager. Not like, doesn't have that sweetness that like Budweiser does, which I do love Budweiser. But no, there's the right amount of dryness in here, and this is once again, man, Brewery X they knock it out of the park, even with the fest beer. They could do anything. They could brew any kind of beer, and it's fucking good.
That's true.
It's insane. It's fucking insane.
It's like pizza, baby. It's all good.
Yeah, for the most part. But yeah, not a lot of breweries brew fest beers. So, and even the ones that do, it seems like it's been like a more popular in the last few years. Hasn't always been that way. So, yeah, anybody listening to this, if you have fest beer where you're at, let us know, because I'm curious if this is popular in other areas or countries or wherever you're fucking listening.
Like a fest beer in general type, or this specific Brewery X?
No, just beer? A fest beer, just the style fest beer. I'm curious how popular it is elsewhere. I mean, obviously in Germany it's going to be popular, but
I mean, like everybody has fucking fest beer. Red House, like that was, we all drank fest beer at the Red House.
We did. No, you're right.
That shit was fucking good.
It was really good.
Good.
Shit. All right. Raul, with my fest beer, I'm gonna give this a 2.5 or 2.75. Fuck it. I'm feeling generous today.
Damn, son.
2.75. This is just a really good lager. Raul did not leave a review on Beer Advocate for mine. Did he leave anything for yours?
No, I think mine's honestly like just too new. I'm sure yours is too, but yeah, it's just too new. And he's too old.
I think this one came out last year. I think it came out. Oh, it was first input into Beer Advocate in October 2021, so it's 2 years old. But yeah, surprisingly, he has not said anything about this, considering he's
slipping
super hyper local. So that's also another reason why I chose this beer. Like I said, super hyper local.
Super hyper local.
Let's get in. So we good with the beer?
Yeah. No, that's it.
Okay. Let's get into the vinyl stuff we've been listening to, stuff we picked up, anything new. Also, like I said, your new record store, Desert Grooves Records, huge shout out in Chandler, Arizona. They also sell online. They also mail stuff to you. So if you're interested, hit them up. But anyway, so what do you got this week? Go.
I think these are all upgrades. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yep, these are all upgrade, baby boy. Here we go. The first one is George Thorogood and the Destroyers. You know, I love my boy. This is his first album.
Yeah.
George Thorogood and the Destroyers. George Thorogood and the Destroyers. That's the name of the album. But the song that I chose is one of 2 songs on the album that are just like his original compositions. Everything else are just covers, which is normal for blues artists like this. This came out 1977. He'd already been touring, doing things several years prior to this. And I recently just got into Hound Dog Taylor, like last year, I think, or this year, sometime recently, next year or the previous year. And I guess George Thorogood was like a roadie for Hound Dog Taylor, and that's where he learned a lot of like the slide guitar. And then Hound Dog learned it from like Elmore James, and it's just I love that slide sound. It's just very like Chicago bluesy. It's boogie, it's fun, it's rock and roll, but it's not like kind of like Chuck Berry rock and roll. It's just very like, I don't know, underground blues. I love it. But I love George Thorogood. I fucking love this album. This album is phenomenal front to back. It's goddamn. This has Right On Josephine. That song.
God,
you love that song. I know you love that song.
I hate that song. His guitar tone, man. The guitar tone on this song was amazing. It was killer. Whew.
He uses those big old fucking F-cut guitars, dude. Like you like those stupid ass looking ones, but He's just God. He's so good, dude. He's so good. He's not like this virtuoso that's super crazy, but like the dude's got some soul, man. The dude has got some
for
soul.
Sure.
And he's so good. I love this. I love this song. This song's like 7 minutes. Delaware Slide. This is the last song on the album. It's his original composition. I don't know. Would you ever get this on the vinyls?
I don't think I would.
God
I don't think I'd ever listen to
damn.
it.
That's insanity. That's Linsanity right there.
Well, that's
Jesus
on the no-no list.
Christ. You keep all those stupid fucking Korn records, but you wouldn't get this. You keep Bodies by AFI, but you wouldn't get this.
If it was like $3, I'd take it.
I was gonna say we have clean copies of this for $5.
Make it $4 and I'll take it.
Dude, this album is so fucking good.
I would just skip the Josephine song. Right on Josephine.
You can't. That's unskippable.
I know I can. I would.
Well,
I would skip it.
That's wrong. Okay. All right. The next thing I got here.
Also, people listening, we're no longer allowed to play music. So if you want to listen to these songs, there's a playlist in the description of this episode, Spotify playlist. Go check it out. Continue.
Okay. The next thing I got here is an upgrade, a big upgrade, but The Grand Illusion by Styx. This is the only album by Styx I own now. And I really do like this album front to back. I got rid of everything else. Even my like early Wood and Nickel stuff. I got rid of everything. But like, damn, I love this album. I think it's kind of separated in two parts. Like the first side, side one is just like, dude, it's all just like pop bangers. And then side two, which is funny because you put one in there on yours as well. Side two gets a little deeper cut-ish there. But like, dude, you just like, this record's fucking perfect. This record is so goddamn good. And the copy that I got is this audiophile series pressing from 79. It was pressed in Japan, but it was released through like A&M in Canada. It's a half-speed master, and it sounds phenomenal. And it's autographed, okay?
Oh, yeah, I remember you told me
this is autographed, baby. Not by Tommy Shaw. It's autographed by the rhythm guitarist, James Young, so who cares? But
and since when have you ever cared about autographs?
I don't care about the autograph. I care about the audiophile version of it. But it was cool that it was also autographed. That was kind of funny. Silly. And it's like a 79 press. Like this audiophile series, they've been pressing this shit since like the 70s, even like early 70s. And the album came out 77, and the version I have is 79. So that's what I got. That's what
all right. Very good. Very good.
Obviously, my favorite song is Come Sail Away. It's my favorite song of all time. But I didn't choose Come Sail Away because that would have been too easy. So I chose Fooling Yourself because that... The
circusy part?
God damn, it's good.
It's
so
fine, but it's
good, dude.
It's real circusy. Real circusy.
It's like the perfect combination of like prog and just straightforward like arena pop.
That's true. That's very, very
good.
true.
Baby girl, you let me know. All right. Next thing I got is the Yardbirds. I had Rave Up. I had a beat up, shitty copy of Rave Up, and I do like this album for a couple of reasons. One, because I think it's just interesting, and then two, I think it's just a good, solid album. So this one has the last of Clapton and like the first of Beck. So you have studio with Jeff Beck, and then you have live things with Clapton. And the song that I chose, I'm a Man, and I chose the Beck version and I chose the Clapton version, so you can kind of compare the two. The Clapton version is live, so he kind of goes off of Noodles a little bit. But damn, dude, like Jeff Beck is just, it's like night and day. He is so much fucking better than Clapton.
Yeah.
Like Clapton left this band because he was all mad. Like, oh, you guys don't want to fucking just do blues rock anymore, so I'm going to leave. And like, okay, well, fuck off then. And they got Jeff Beck, and like instantaneously, they're like, oh, we can go into like a cooler psychedelic sound here. We can do anything we want to because this guy's not a fucking tool. And like, my God, dude, even that live version with Clapton's good. But then you hear like the studio with Jeff Beck, and like a minute into it, he's already doing shit like you haven't heard in like mid-60s. Like, you fucking kidding me? Come on.
I know. I mean, once again, Clapton, he's overrated, man. I don't give a fuck. He's overrated.
He is. I don't care.
Yeah.
But damn, dude, this album's solid. I really like it. And
I did just listen to this record maybe a month ago. Mine's pretty beat up, but yeah, I did just listen to this one too.
And I don't hate Clapton. Like, I don't think like he's a shitty guitarist, and I don't think you do either. It's just we don't like him in like a macro sense. I like certain things I love him in, but other than that, I don't give a fuck about.
Well, it's like Cream. He's definitely not the best part of Cream.
No,
he's the worst part of Cream. Yeah. His solo stuff, whatever. He's a killer fucking guitar player, but his songs aren't that great.
I don't like any of his solo stuff. I don't like any of it.
But you don't like Tears from Heaven? Come on.
No, that's like the worst of it.
You don't like crying when you listen to music?
No. No. You ever see that movie, The Boy in the Striped Pajamas?
Yeah, no, but I know of it.
Ryan and I saw it in theaters and we cried. But it's about like Holocaust, and it's about this little boy who befriends a Nazi boy, and like the concentration camp boy convinces his friend, the Nazi boy, to come to the concentration camp with him. And by the time his like Nazi parents realize he's gone, he's going into the gas chambers and he dies. But it's like, you know that's going to happen, and you know it's going to be a tearjerker, and then you still cry. But it's like, man, that's just such low hanging fruit.
It is.
It's cheesy.
But it got you. It got you.
No, I cried. Fuck yeah, I cried. It was sad. Hell yeah.
Yeah, it does sound really sad. Predictable, but sad.
It was like objectively, like, aggressively sad. Like Ryan and I left both the theater. We just like, we looked at each other. We knew we were crying. Like, I don't give a fuck, dude. That was sad. Don't give a shit.
But Ryan does cry a lot in movies. He cried at the end of Terminator 2.
That's just silly. That's just silly.
He cried during Up. That was still one of the that experience.
I had tears of joy. I had tears of joy during Up
because everybody was crying, and that lady was making so much noise next to us.
Yeah.
Oh my god, that was so fucking funny.
Dude,
it's a sad movie, but damn.
But like I cried in Up because like I was happy for this couple that they experienced like a really, really good life together.
Yeah.
Whereas like again, instead of like a sadness about death, it's like a celebration of life type of thing. But that's I don't know. Whatever. I digress. More Clapton here. I upgraded my copy of Layla by Derek and the Dominoes. This is just fucking mint, dude. This copy that I got. So had to keep this one. I
didn't even know you like this record.
Dude, this is a good record. I don't think this is Clapton at his best. I think he's at his best. I think the best thing he's ever done in a band setting is Blind Faith. Everything else I think is at least good. But this one's got Duane Allman. And this is when Clapton and Duane Allman became like really good friends. And you don't fuck around Layla. Like, Layla's a banger of a song.
It's a great song.
You think like you've been like, oh, Layla, like I've heard it. You know, like White Room and shit like that. Like you listen to Layla again and you hear like the layering of guitars and like Duane Allman's in there. And holy shit, man, this is a really good song. Like even how played it is, it's fucking phenomenal. And then I mean like that riff, like Duane wrote that riff. That's Duane Allman's riff.
Really, I didn't know that.
Even like Clapton,
it's a good riff.
Yeah, that's Duane Allman's riff. Dude, that song is a fucking banger. Absolutely, it is banger.
Yeah. I knew Clapton was on, this is his thing, but I've never taken a dive into the album or anything. But is this a proper record or is it just a collection of songs?
No, this is a proper record. So like the whole thing with like Blind Faith in that super group. So Clapton played this group called Delaney and Bonnie, and he was like, oh, I kind of like how there's like a rotating thing of Delaney and Bonnie. Like everybody was kind of coming in, helping out. So he wanted like this to be that. He wanted this to just be like this conglomerate of local musicians that come in, do a track or two, and then leave. But he would be like the consistent member. And then he also wanted this to kind of be like his kind of like subtle nod to the fact that he's falling in love with George Harrison's wife. And like the whole like Layla, what's the girl's name? What was George Harrison's fucking wife's name that he married?
I don't remember.
Yeah, whatever the fuck her name was, Patty Boyd. So so like the song Layla is his, like he's singing it to Patty Boyd while she's married to George Harrison. Like he's falling in love with her, and the George Harrison didn't even care either. So that's just a weird dynamic between all of them. But yeah, Derek and the Dominoes, the name came because right before the show, right before their first concert, they didn't really have like a name set up, and they were just going to call it like something stupid. But someone had called Eric Clapton in Blind Faith. Someone had called him Derek, like Derek Clapton is like a joke, and they call him Derek. And hey, let's just call it like Derek. And then they said, well, let's do Derek and the Dominoes, and that's how they formed the name. And then it just became too much for him, and especially because like he was like knee deep in fucking just crazy drug addiction. And then not long after this even like kind of came out, that's when Duane Allman died. And that was kind of like, because like him and Duane Allman became like super close friends. And like Clapton idolized Duane Allman, which is I think is just so fucking funny that the whole Clapton is God motif is so much bigger than the fact that Clapton idolized Duane Allman.
Yeah.
And God,
Duane Allman is
so much better.
He's such an underrated guitar player too.
He's not talked about enough in like
not at all.
The gods of, and I just it's sickening. It sickens me.
It's a real shame.
This is an actual output. It's a double LP, so there's a lot of songs on here, but I don't think it ever gets boring. And Clapton sings. He sings a lot, and I don't think he's like the greatest singer because I think he's extremely vanilla and just straight up milquetoast, even some of the way he plays. But everyone else on here is fucking, they're really good. Like Bobby Whitlock, fantastic. Jim Gordon on drums, fantastic. Like this is a good album.
It's an album I see every record store I go to, I see it. I've never listened to it. I've never cared to listen to it. I don't know. Maybe I'll give it a shot. I mean, I like the song Layla. Everyone likes that song.
God, it's so
but
good.
The rest of the record, I have no idea. No idea what it sounds like, dude. Well,
I just saw this article that Zakk Wylde had said that the first metal riff of all time is from the fuck is the ding 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 ding.
Oh,
I'll be with you, darling. Why can't I think
what is it? Yeah, I know. I'm having a brain fart too.
Sunshine of Your Love. Jesus Christ.
Oh, yeah. Okay, yeah.
And I was like, that's kind of true. That was like 1967, 68, I think.
But you really think that's the first metal riff?
Dude, that riff is fucking heavy.
It is.
Yeah, I would say that's a pretty aggressive fucking riff there. That's cool. Yeah, 1967 that came out. That was God damn. See, that's what I'm saying, man. Like Clapton has like those times and places where it's like, dude, you are like one of the best. But overall, the dude just put out too much chud.
Milquetoast, as you would say.
He's very milquetoast with like glimpses of godliness.
Yeah, exactly. So what, you have one song left?
Yeah, one song left and I'm done.
What do you got?
And then you can close more doors. And the last thing here is Run the Jewels 3. Running Jewels fast. Run the Jewels 3.
Yeah.
Third album, 2016. I got an OG copy. Not that it was like difficult or whatever, but it was kind of cool to see it come in. I was like, oh fuck yeah! Like clearly, I'm going to switch the 2 out. So this is the first run. It's on gold vinyl. Comes with the stickers.
Nice.
Comes with the posters. Comes with everything. But butts are for pooping.
Butts are for pooping. Yes.
But I noticed that on side 3 and 4, the first songs per side, they like skipped, and I was like, what the fuck is going on here? So I was really bummed. Not like that bummed because I just switched it back out again. But then I looked at the vinyl and it's like got this super slight warp to it. I was like, fuck, dude, like how do we miss that? Like that's some Bush League shit. And it was so slight, dude, so slight. And my record player is a little more finicky less forgiving than it used to be. So I took it in. We had this record flattener in the store. Fucking put it on overnight, we put it on during the day and let it cool overnight. So I put it at a low temp and I let it bake in there for like 6 hours, and fucking just it flat as a pancake and plays flawlessly.
Damn, that's so
unreal,
sick.
Dude. This record flattener is fucking unreal. It's so goddamn good. Best investment ever.
That's cool. I have several Warped records that I would love to
bring them
to flatten out.
Actually, give them to me when I come, and then I'll flatten them out. By the time you come back, they should be all good.
Oh, that's a good, yeah. One of them's a Korn record, though.
I don't. That's our only rules. We don't put Korn records in our flattener. So,
it's a Korn record that was warped, and then when I emailed them about it, they said, "Well, we don't have any more of that variant. Sorry, we can't help you out." So, there you go. Yeah. So that sucks.
That does suck. I mean, I can flatten them, but we'll talk about that later. But I I chose Call Ticketron just because it's such a dumb fucking song, and it's just like, God, I can't believe how catchy that song is.
It's a top 3 song for sure.
It's just like right off the bat, that's that ticking sound, that ticky 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 ticky, that roulette dares type sound that's going on there. It's instantly catchy.
Yeah. And just the way it ends too, with the announcer at Madison Square Garden.
Yeah.
Or it's just, wait, is it Madison Square Garden?
Yeah.
Yeah, Live from the Garden. Duh.
Yeah.
That's I love Cult Ticketron is definitely one of their best for sure. Walking in the Snow, fuck. I listened to RTJ4 this week.
Yeah,
God damn that motherfucker cold. What?
It's funny because this one also has like my favorite lyric that Killer Mike's ever done, right? And that's what the fuck song? I think it's Talk to Me, which is Militant Michael Psycho. That like the way he says that, I think it's just so fucking good. But then there's also like another line prior to that I caught onto this week, and there's rap terrorist, terrorized, tear it up, brought gas and matches to flare it up. But the way he says it's so fast, and there's so much alliteration that it blurs into just one mush, and it takes you a second to even like figure out what the fuck he just did to you. And then by the time he figured out, he goes into the Militant Michael Psycho, and it's just like, oh my god, dude.
What he just did
nasty. It is. It's oh god, dude. What did you just do to me? And so with our upcoming album of the week next week, I'm just in like full blown hip hop season.
Yeah. Hint, hint. We're doing a hip hop record.
Hint, hint. We're doing a hip hop record. God damn, dude. Yeah, that's all I got.
Man, I when I was listening to Cult Ticketron today, when I was listening to the song, it just the combination of LP's beats with Killer Mike's vocals is just perfect. Like you can't have a better marriage of sounds than Killer Mike and LP's beats. It's perfect. Absolutely perfect.
LP really is like you need LP in there. You need his compared to Mike, you need his boring delivery, because you can't just have all Killer Mike is like berating you, beating you down. Like it's nice to kind of kick back and like really you can understand LP the whole time. He has a little bit slower gait. It's easier to digest. And I think it perfectly like kind of like calms you down, lets you off your guard a little bit. And so when Killer Mike comes in, it's just like fucks you up.
Comes in hard, yeah.
Like
but what's
Tom's
good about it?
Verse and I miss you. Like that's how I think of it.
I mean, even still, LP has a good commanding voice.
He
really does.
Yeah, no, it's good. It's great.
Just comparing to Killer Mike, it's just not fair. Not fair at all.
It's just this match made in heaven. Like these guys were meant for each other and just didn't know. It's like the Mark and Tom of fucking hip hop here.
Yeah, no, I would agree with you on that. Yeah, it's perfect. It is perfect.
Remember the Jewels live at the Garden.
Live at the Garden.
Live at the Garden.
Oh, it's fantastic. Okay, cool. Is that all you got for the vinyls?
Yielder, that's it.
All right. I didn't get new vinyl this week. I just picked a couple things that I hadn't listened to in a while or are relevant to this upcoming week. We'll start with the Bouncing Souls. Because we're seeing Jeff is coming out to California this coming up weekend, and we're gonna go see the Bouncing Souls at the Observatory in Orange County. Anybody listening wants to go, just go. Come with us, hang out.
Just
have
go.
a couple beers. Just
Skip.
go. Yeah, hang out.
Looking at you, Skip.
Yeah, fly over here, get a plane ticket. It's not that expensive. You have a place to stay, free place to stay at my house.
First beer's on me.
First beer's on us, free place to stay. Got four bedrooms here, so come on over, baby. Bouncing Souls. So yeah, I picked a kind of a more obscure song, more obscure album, Anchors Away. I did actually listen to this record too. This is really, it's a slept on record. It's a really, really good record, but unfortunately it's not one you would think, oh, I want to listen to Bouncing Souls, I'm going to listen to Anchors Away. It's always like, if you're on like a Bouncing Souls binge, this is like the third or fourth one you're going to throw on. And it's a shame because it's a really, really good record. And one of my favorite songs by them is on this one. It's Blind Date. It's just one of their faster, more aggressive songs, especially this deep into their career. It's definitely one of the more intense songs. It's catchy. The drums sound nasty as fuck. I think this is a great record.
I think this could be their heaviest overall song. They have some heavy stuff.
I think so too.
Like in their first several records, but then like they don't kind of like match the pacing. But this one's just like heavy through and through, and there's not like a strong melody. It's just aggressive. So I think this may be like their most aggressive song.
I think so too. Because everything is, if it's aggressive, it's fast. You know what I mean? Like East Coast Fuck You it's heavy, it's aggressive, but it's also a fast punk song. This one This one has that, but it also the breakdowns in Blind Date are really, really fucking heavy.
Like Chung songs have the dan 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 dan.
Yeah,
but then it turns into like just a normal punk song, which
they
keep
do all the time.
That heaviness. Like this is like,
no, you're right.
It's probably their heaviest, I would say.
Yeah, that's true.
I go back to this from time to time. Like if I'm in a Bouncing Souls mood, this is just not going to make the cut. It's just not. But sometimes I get like into a deeper cut record listening mood, and this would be like one of the first ones I put on.
That's exactly what I did. I was in that mood. I was like, let's listen to records that I don't really go back to often, or I haven't gone back to often, or at all before. So yeah, that's where this one fell into place. Yeah. It's a great record though. I love this is their best artwork too. The Anchors Away art.
I mean,
love that.
It's not like saying much. I don't think any of their artwork is
so
especially cool. Like good.
No, this one's good.
Well, I don't know about that.
Come on. It's good. All right. The next one here, I love this record. I really do. I think this is only the third time I've listened to it. And it's Limp Bizkit. Their latest record Still Sucks. Yes, it's a bootleg because they've never officially pressed it. It's on a nice bright pink vinyl. It sounds good. It sounds really, really good. It doesn't sound flat. It's dynamic. It's not. It's a really good pressing. It's a really good pressing, especially on that pink vinyl that matches the cover really well. And Limp Bizkit, man, what is it? 25 years in, and they come out with this record, and it's so goddamn good.
Turn it up,
it's
bitch.
Fucking amazing. Yeah, so I put "Turn It Up, Bitch" on the playlist. I mean, just right now, this song really just stands out to me. It's just so fucking good. We did this record on the podcast, but really on this particular song, it's the girl vocalist who, I don't know who she is. We were never able to figure out who the girl is, but she just has that one line. But the way it's like kind of staggered out, it sounds so fucking good. And I know you know what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
But
dude, this album is fucking fantastic. It still blows my mind. This is like one of their best albums they've ever done.
I know. This is my second favorite Limp Bizkit record. So yeah, I mean, after I listened,
I agree. Significant Other Still Sucks.
Well,
I agree.
No. Well, I think you meant to say $3 Bill, y'all, and then
that's
Still
the third
Sucks.
best. Yes.
But I did throw on. I was in a Limp Bizkit mood. So after this, I threw on Chocolate Starfish, and I threw on $3 Bill, and yeah, dude, it's good. It's good stuff. Love this band. I would honestly say underrated band. They really are. They really are. They got shit on so much. They got shit on so much over the years, and it's cool to see that, like, you know, people have come around to them now and actually kind of respect them. In a broader sense, but it's like, dude, where the fuck were you 15 years ago when they put out Gold Cobra, or whenever they put that record out 12 years ago? But I don't know. It's good stuff. Limp Bizkit forever. I don't know. Get into it. Check out their latest record. Still Sucks. Mm-hmm. And this leads into the last song here. I put this on here because, well, it sticks. First of all, the album is The Grand Illusion. This is only the second time I've listened to this record since I got it, and this copy's pretty beat up. There's quite a bit of surface noise, and no, it doesn't skip or anything like that. But honestly, I don't know if I'm going to keep this record. I really don't know if I am. I think Miss America is their best song. There's nothing. I mean,
bro, come on. Who are you trying to impress here?
I do love Come Sail Away. And the only reason why I think I will keep it is because of Miss America and Come Sail Away. Otherwise, the record is just it's goofy. It's kind of goofy. I don't know how often I'm going to go back to this one. And I have two other Styx records, and I'm probably going to purge them. I'm going to listen to both of them. Oh fuck, what are they? The Snake one. What's the Snake one?
Snake.
Yeah. Oh my God. What is that one called?
The Serpent is Rising or something. That's like the second record or the third record.
That's the one where it's like the really bright cover. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah. It's a redo of the original cover.
Yeah. The Serpent is Rising. Yeah. From their third record.
Which other one?
So I have that one. I have Pieces of 8.
Why? Just because Renegade?
Yeah, because Renegade, and then I think I got it for free. I think I just got it for free. So, And I did listen to Renegades again. I'm like, oh, that song it's good. It's catchy, but
dude, Renegade's a fucking
cheesy.
banger.
It's kind of cheesy though, man. It's kind of cheesy.
You're on one.
I'm gonna give Pieces of 8 and Serpent is Rising another listen, but in all likelihood, I'm gonna purge those two. And
Serpent Rising is
great.
That's a good one. That's pre Tommy Shaw. That's just good like prog rock, hard rock. That's solid.
Well, see, yeah, you turned me on to that record because you said a lot of people shit on it because they really do, and I did. I remember when I got it, I'd listened to it, and I actually really did like it.
It's good.
But then after hearing Grand Illusion again, after not listening to it for so long, I thought, maybe the other ones aren't as good as good as I remember, I should say.
It's just so like there's Tommy Shaw sticks and then there's not Tommy Shaw sticks. That's really what's happening. And Tommy Shaw sticks is like the Grand Illusion. Like that's like the peak Tommy Shaw era of sticks. And then pre that is very proggy, very hard rock sounding. Even like their first album's kind of psychedelic at times. Their first 4 are fucking great. Like I think they're fantastic true prog rock albums.
And I'm looking at the covers for the early records. Man of Miracles, the one with the wizard.
Oh, that one's
and he's
so good. I love that one.
He's holding up the solar
cool
system.
Cover.
Just based off of the cover, I want to listen to that record.
That's a good one.
That's a cool cover. And then the first record, I don't even know what it is. It looks like
in a cave.
In a cave, yeah. It's weird. That's cool shit right there.
That one took me a long time to find an OG copy on the original Wooden Nickels label. I think I paid like $50 for it too. Some stupid amount.
Jesus.
Yeah, that's good.
Yeah,
Serpent Rising is good. It doesn't sound anything like Tommy Shaw or Sticks.
Yeah, I honestly don't remember what it sounded like. But it is kind of nice. It is kind of cool to see that people hated it. It's kind of like Caressive Steel, like with Rush, like we've talked about before.
Yeah, that's stupid to me. That's just dumb. I don't understand that.
What?
Why people hate Caressive Steel? Caressive Steel?
Oh. No, I thought you meant the Serpent is Rising.
Oh yeah, it's just not that good. It's a good listen. I'm glad that I've listened to it. I'm glad that I've had it, and I'm glad that I've spent time with it. But it's just just I digress.
All right. Well, that's all I got. Miss America. Miss America. That song is just, dude. It's so fucking good.
America.
That chorus when they're like they scream Miss America, and then Tommy Shaw comes in and he kind of does this like aggressive thing with his voice. Dude, it's so fucking good. That song is incredible. Absolutely incredible. That riff too, forget about it.
It's a good song. It's
better than Come Sail Away.
That's stupid. Don't just let's move on. Moving on. This is dumb. You're just saying hurtful things just to be hurtful, and it's not good.
All right, yeah, let's move on. So along with the songs that we already talked about, some new songs came out this week, and these new songs will also be in this playlist that I mentioned earlier in the description of this episode. So yeah, let's get into some new music that came out this week. Avenged Sevenfold, they put out a remix with the band Pussy Riot for their song We Love You More, but more is spelled MOAR. And it's they pretty much took Mr. Shadows out of it for the most part, and they put her in there. They also changed some of the song a little bit, like toward the end, but it's pretty much the same song with different vocals, and this is really good. Did you like this? Did you listen to it?
Here's what I liked. Here's what I didn't like. I didn't like just if you're going to like modulate him that much, just take him out, or do your own thing. But I knew going into that more, I knew it was going to be one of them doing it, and I love that part. That part was like
too, yeah.
That was like made for like a female vocalist like that, like a female punker. That part was made for that. So that I loved. I just didn't like that they modulated his voice. Just like that's just dumb. I don't like that.
I agree. They should have taken it out completely, or just made it like as background vocals. But whatever. I thought this was really good. I playlisted it. I was really surprised how much I enjoyed this remix.
That was good
because usually remixes suck, but no, this is really good. So We Love You More with Avenged Sevenfold and Pussy Riot. Check it out. Blink-182, Dance With Me.
Did you clap again? Or did you clap?
I did. This is another new song they put out. The new record comes out October 20th. Hint, podcast, the new album soon. Dance with Me is the new one. The video, they put out video out for it as well. It's pretty much like a recreation of Ramone's video, which was that's cool. What'd you think of the song?
So if you just take out the beginning part, that spoken word thing, then the song is perfect. It's perfect, and I love it, and I think it's amazing. But damn, that beginning part is fucking dumb.
It's really dumb.
Why did you do that?
I know.
Cheesy.
I agree.
But yeah, that sounds fucking great.
I don't want to get too deep into it because obviously we're going to break this song down when we do the record in a few weeks. Hint, hint. But yeah, this song, every song so far, I don't care. Even one more time. That's a good fucking song, man.
I fucking love that song. Dude, fuck that. That song's banger.
There's a Twitter I follow. It's a Blink-182 fan account, but it's Blink-182 Italia. They're like one of the bigger fan accounts because they post a lot of good shit. And Blink just played in Italy 2 days ago, I believe it was, and they played the 4 new songs that were, let's just say the 3 new songs. One More Time, More Than You Know, and this one, Dance With Me. And all the videos I've seen from it, every single person in the crowd is singing every song, every word to every song. Dance With Me, at that point, it had only been out for like 3 days. But everybody was singing.
That would be us, right? That would be same.
But it was cool, man. Blink. I never thought I would see Blink get this big again. You know, following them from Enema until now, and Enema and Toy Patch really being the height of the band. I never thought they would ever get to that point again, but that's really where they're at. Like they've transcended the nostalgia, and they're putting out really good, catchy music. It's fucking insane. It's so fucking great.
Yeah, from music that people honestly just poo away.
Yeah,
and yeah, I think it's great. I think these guys are they've always been fantastic, and like they write their own shit, and they don't fucking until recently they don't have people come on and ghostwrite and help them out with stuff, and they've always, I don't know, they've always put on a good show too, just like the Metallicas of pop punk.
No, that's you're right. You're totally right. But yeah, we'll get more into that. We're obviously going to take a huge dive into Blink-182 like we do every time. We're going to rank all their records again.
Like 4 times a year, like every season we do it. I feel like.
I know. I think we ranked their records probably like 7 times. It's so stupid. But our rankings change. But our rankings do change.
They change like minimally. It's usually like the bottom ones and the top ones change.
Yeah, that's true. So yeah, stay tuned for that one. It'll be an episode. That's for sure.
Going to be an episode.
Next song comes from this band called Power Up. Never heard of them, but it features Death by Stereo. It's called Corner Office. This is a banger too.
Did you listen to their other songs?
I did not. No.
This band's fucking rad, dude. This band's pretty goddamn good. Yeah.
I mean, I really like this. This song was I playlisted it. I actually playlisted all the songs we're talking about.
Oh wow.
Yeah, this song it's a great hardcore punk song.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, I loved it.
Have you heard of this band before?
No. And I thought like on the title it says Power Up featuring Death by Stereo. I was like, what is this going to be? So another like, I don't know, electronic thing. That's what I thought it was going to be. And then I saw like they're all kind of just like fat white dudes. And I was like, okay, this is going to be weird. And then it was this, and I was blown away.
I know, right? It's not like what Atreyu's been doing with like all that dubstep electronic shit with their already modern shitty music. This is this is excellent. It's called Corner Office, Power Up and Death by Stereo. Check it out. And then the last thing here, this one surprised me too. I'm gonna actually listen to this new record. And that new record did come out this week. It's Corey Taylor, singer from Slipknot, put out his second solo record. I forgot what it's called, but it just came out this week. But this new song, yes, oh yeah, that's what it is, CMF2. So stupid, but yeah. This song that I put on here is called All I Want Is Hate, and it's fucking aggressive. Has some weird guitar solos in it. There's some good shit on this fucking song. It's killer. It's
this is fantastic. I'm excited for this album.
And it doesn't sound like Slipknot. Like musically, it doesn't sound like Slipknot. It's more in the vein of like thrash or hardcore punk.
Yeah, it's very punky.
Fucking good. It's very, very. And the last song, I think it was called "We Are the Rest" or "We Are Rest." I don't know. I don't remember, but that was last week. We talked about that, and that was a killer fucking song too. So I don't know. I'm definitely gonna give this record a listen.
Was his first solo album like this, like diverse and punky?
I don't think I listened to it because the few songs I heard from that first record I didn't like. I thought they were bad, so I didn't bother with the record. But now I'm actually gonna go back and listen to both of them. Because the songs that I heard before were more in the vein of Stone Sour, and I just don't care for that fucking band. But yeah, I mean, if even half the new record sounds like this stuff, I'm stoked.
Yeah,
good playlistable songs right here.
It is. It is. It's solid. It's all solid. It's good. Yeah. I like it.
So check it out. And then that's all. It's come out for new music this week. So Record Store Day. They released the list of records coming out on Black Friday of this year. Was that November 25th or something like that? And it's, as per usual, it's pretty much all chud and garbage and stupid shit that nobody really wants. But there's a Limp Bizkit record, and it's live at Rock'em Park in 2001. Yeah. So the set list is fucking killer. The height of the band right here, I mean, just peak stardom. You know, they were just on top of the fucking world. One of the biggest bands in the fucking world
right now.
Dude, they were one of the biggest bands in the world at this time.
God,
playing Rock'em Park. So I'm curious how this is gonna sound. And I'm curious if it's even actually sanctioned by the band, because it could very well just be a label thing, and it could sound like shit, like that live Slipknot record I got like a month ago. It's not the best quality, and it was a real shame. It was honestly really disappointing, and I'm hoping that I won't feel the same way about this live record.
It's pressed by Culture Factory vinyl, which like, I don't know. I'm on the Steve Hoffman forum. Some people liked it, some people didn't like what they put out. But I would think a band this big with that big of a board, like, they had to have accumulated enough quality tracks to make one good like release. I think something this big. I think this is going to sound great.
I mean, I hope so, but then it's also like, because you can go watch the live video on YouTube. You could watch this pro shot, and I'm curious. I mean, I hope it's not just a rip of like just the video. I hope it's an actual board mix from that show. But then it kind of makes me wonder, I mean, this is over 20 years ago. I mean, were they actually keeping, for a band like this, were they actually keeping the board recordings?
Yeah.
I just don't know.
Yeah.
Really? You think so?
These fucking, these people, like, when there's money involved with these people, they keep everything.
I suppose. I mean, I hope so. I hope so.
Just even like listening to the Office Ladies podcast, whenever like Jenna Fisher would talk about how she wanted to keep that Pam painting that her character Pam did. Mm-hmm. And like just they keep fucking everything. Like, no, you can't have that because we're gonna store it away in our fucking lot, and then maybe we'll use it at a different time. And she's like, well, let me just fucking keep it. Like, my character painted it, means a lot to me, and they wouldn't let her keep it. She stole it anyway, or actually somebody else stole it for her. But like, yeah, dude, these fucking, whenever there's money involved, all these people, they keep everything.
I hope you're right. I do. I really hope you're right, because I hope this is a good recording. Because otherwise,
just embrace the hype, bro. I'm fucking stoked for this.
I don't want to. I'm curious, like, how many stores are actually going to get it? Do I have to show up early? Because I don't want to go wait in line. I did that last year, and it sucked. I didn't even get what I wanted. I don't know, man. You're not going to get it because you have to like apply to be on the Record Store Day list, right? Yeah,
we already sent them an email. They were fucking responded. So we're for sure not a part of Record Store Day. This upcoming one, I don't even really care about Record Store Day, to be honest. I fucking hate it. But you get free indexing with Google. Like, if people are searching for Record Store Day titles, you come up as a Record Store Day record store. So there's no reason not to do it.
Yeah,
it makes it worth it.
Damn, I was gonna say just order two.
I will be getting this though.
Yeah, I do want this. I do want this. And then the last thing here, our boy Tom DeLonge, he put out his very first feature film called Monsters of California. He filmed this in 2020, I believe, or 2019 and 2020, and it's finally out. I think it's only in Prime. It's on Amazon Prime. You could rent it or buy it. I think renting's like $7, and then you could buy for $15. So I'm gonna rent it. I'm not gonna buy it. Unless it's actually really good, then I'll.
Why don't you just wait until next weekend and we can watch it together?
Oh, that's a good call.
How about that?
Fuck yeah, let's
do
that.
And then we can split the cost of the rent.
Dude,
$3 a rent. Yeah, $3.50. Order some Domino's. Yeah. Are you kidding me? Are you joking my ass right now?
No. Even better. Fucking Tony. We'll get Tony's.
Oh, baby girl. Yeah? Don't get
some Tony's. Deep dish pizza.
Don't tease me.
Some deep dish pizza. Oh, I'm down for some Tony's, and then watch Tom's movie. It's Tony. You know who Tony died?
He did?
Yeah, he died like a year ago. Yeah, it's Tony.
Did their customer service increase after he died because he was a dick?
I haven't had Tony's in probably 2 years since we did that taste test between Tony's and Rance's. Super hyper local, I know, but whatever. But yeah, maybe some Tony's. Watch some Tom DeLonge. I have pretty low expectations for this one, but yeah, go check it out. Monsters of California. I think it was released in like 10 theaters across the U.S., but they're like in random areas like Newark, New Jersey, like somewhere in Central California, just like random fucking places.
They're not random. They're all exactly 5 miles from reported alien abduction sites.
No, they're not.
No, they're not.
I was going to say that'd be fucking sick.
That would be kind of cool, right? Like, that'd be pretty meta. Like that'd be I don't know. Maybe that was like a thing you did. That'd be fucking rad.
Because it does. You saw the list, right? The list of cities.
Yeah, it makes no fucking sense.
Yeah, because you would think it would be like San Diego, L.A.
That's what I thought. San Diego for sure,
but not even like an outlier. It's like a suburb. You know, like Escondido or
Poway
Oceanside.
Or
nothing. You know, nothing. But whatever. We'll watch it and we'll get back to you on this one. Yeah. So, that's all I got for this episode. You got anything else?
That's it. That's all.
All right. Well, thank you all for listening. Go to Spotify, Apple Podcasts, tell your friends, and that's it. That's all.